Most mortgage holders never run this question, Marcus opens. Did you know overpaying your mortgage could cost you? He overpaid his mortgage for 7 years, Marcus admits. £400 a month above the minimum. It felt responsible. It felt like the right use of a surplus. He was, after all, reducing his debt. He did not run the investment comparison column until last year, Marcus explains. The interest saved from the overpayments? £47,000 invested at a long-run return during the same 7 years. £48,000. He had solved for feelings. The number was answerable the whole time. Series 4 built the portfolio, Marcus recalls. Series 5 tests whether it survives real life. Episode 26, the mortgage. The decision most homeowners make on instinct, the number that makes it answerable. 6 life events across this series, Marcus mentions. This is the one with a break-even point. A number. Subscribe so you have it when you need it. Back to the question, did you know overpaying your mortgage could cost you? Here is the number most mortgage holders do not know at signing. Bank of England data 2024. The effective rate on newly drawn mortgages in the UK is approximately 5%. On a £200,000 mortgage over 25 years, total interest paid approximately £170,000. Most mortgage holders sign without calculating the total interest figure. The disclosure is present, the calculation is not. The Bank of England publishes mortgage statistics every quarter, Nadia states. In 2024, the effective interest rate on newly drawn mortgages was approximately 4.8%. The average first-time buyer mortgage in the UK, approximately £220,000, over 25 years at 5%, total repayment approaches £388,000. Interest alone, approximately $166,000. Most mortgage holders do not run this calculation at signing. The total cost of the mortgage is a disclosed figure. Most people have never looked at it. Source: Bank of England. Money and Credit Statistics. 2024. £200 per month in overpayments on a 25-year mortgage is answerable, Marcus confirms. £220,000 mortgage at 5%. Saves approximately $45,000 in interest and shortens the term by around 5 years. The same £200 per month invested over 25 years at a 7% long-run return, consistent with MSCI World historical data, approximately $162,000. The decision depends on one number: your mortgage rate versus the expected return on your investments. The question again, Marcus reframes. Did you know overpaying your mortgage could cost you? Here's the version that changes how you see the decision. It is not a question of values. It is not about being debt-free versus being invested. It is a rate comparison, your mortgage rate, your expected return, one number against the other. The maths gives the answer. Overpaying your mortgage costs you when your mortgage rate is lower, Maya states, than the long-run expected investment return. And here is the precise rule that makes it answerable. Below 4%, above 6%, overpay. Between 4% and 6%, split the difference. Your mortgage rate is the answer. Run the number once. It does not need to be revisited unless your rate changes. This is not a values question. It is a rate comparison. And if your rate sits in the middle, the split removes the need to choose. The wrong belief, Nadia states, paying off the mortgage early is always the safer and smarter financial decision. Debt-free is always the goal. Kahneman and Tversky documented why this belief persists. Loss aversion. The psychological pain of owing money is felt more intensely than the equivalent investment gain. This is why most people overpay their mortgage even when the maths favors investing. The feeling is real. The financial outcome of acting on it is not always optimal. Source: Daniel Kahneman and Amos Tversky. Prospect Theory: An Analysis of Decision Under Risk. Econometrica, 1979. The mortgage market is not neutral on what you do with your surplus, Marcus states. Overpayment flexibility, the ability to pay 10% above the minimum, is marketed as a borrower benefit. In the current rate environment, the lender is indifferent. The financial advice industry, which charges fees on assets under management, benefits when the client invests rather than overpays. Neither side of the system has a financial incentive to hand you the break-even calculation and let the number decide. One caveat, Maya adds, the 4 to 6% rule is a mathematical framework for a specific investor type. If the psychological certainty of being debt-free is worth more to you than the expected investment return, if the debt keeps you awake, the maths is still useful. It tells you what you are paying for the peace of mind. Run the number, then decide. The rule works, the framework is yours to apply. So it is actually just maths, Kai admits. He sits with that for a moment. He has a mortgage rate, he knows his rate, he can look up the long-run return. The break-even is calculable. The decision he thought was about discipline and values is a rate comparison. Maya steps in. The mortgage versus invest decision is a rate comparison, not a values question, Maya states. When the mortgage rate is lower than the expected long-run investment return, the mathematics favors investing. When the rate exceeds the return, overpaying wins. And a precise break-even point makes the decision answerable. This week, find your current mortgage rate, find the current MSCI World 10-year annualized return, run the comparison, below your rate, invest. Above your rate, overpay. Between, split your surplus. Use the Money Saving Expert mortgage overpayment calculator at moneysavingexpert.com to run the exact numbers for your mortgage. The decision is answerable. In the UK, ISA. In Canada, TFSA. In Australia, Super or Investment Account. In New Zealand, KiwiSaver. The account does not matter, the rate comparison does. The mortgage is down, Marcus confirms. 7 years of overpayments, interest saved $47,000. He feels good about the number. He opens the other column, £400 a month at a 7% long-run return for 7 years. He runs it. I had been solving for feelings. The number was answerable the whole time. The 1% detail, Nadia states. Kahneman and Tversky published prospect theory in 1979. The loss aversion coefficient they documented, that losses feel approximately twice as painful as equivalent gains feel good, has been replicated across 40 years of behavioral research. It is the most robust finding in behavioral economics. It is also why most homeowners never run the other column. If the break-even rate surprised you, subscribe. The next episode has a number that surprises people just as much. Next episode, did you know your job change broke your investments? Most find out late. Episode 27 is coming. Subscribe and you will be notified the moment it drops. 2 episodes that build on this. Episode 1, why 90% of people never build wealth. Episode 25, kids cost £260,000. This investor kept going anyway.